live. Hello, good morning. My name is Steven from Pragmatic Homes Limited. I'm here today to take us through a virtual tour of Berry Court Omole Phase 2. I'm starting from Otedola Bridge. Actually, there are two entry point and exit point from Berry Court Omole Phase 2. You either access through Otedola, where I am, or through Otedola. Now will take us through that side maybe next time. But from here, coming to Ikeja, as you can see, this is Otedola Bridge. On the bridge, that's Lagos Ibadan Expressway. Under the bridge, as if you are coming from these cars that are coming, they are coming from Ikeja. You pass under the bridge. To the right takes you to Magodo Phase 2. Then to the left, where I am, take you to Omole Phase 2. Where we are currently is the bridge. This is the canal in between Magodo and Omole Phase 2. And something big is coming here. So let me just quickly hint you, so that by the time you see the signage here, you won't be surprised. There's going to be a road here where these mechanics are. There's going to be a road from here down to Berry Court Omole Phase 2. We are working on it. Construction will soon commence. So keep your finger crossed. At the end of the day, we are going to have 3 entry and exit points to Berry Court Omole Phase 2. So let's go as I take you through. So if you are coming from Ikeja, the best access for you is to come through Otedola Bridge. Is to come through Otedola Bridge, then under the bridge, turn left and drive straight down to the gate. I'm going towards the gate now. So as time goes on, if you have any question, I will invite you so we can have a one-on-one discussion. But for now, let me take us through so that we can get the whole picture of how to access the estates from wherever you are coming from. So, like I said earlier, that's Lagos Ibadan Express Road. So let's assume you are coming from the island. You come straight down, pass in front of Secretariat, in front of Mobile Station. Then you get to this point where this Okada made a U-turn. You make a U-turn down. There's another U-turn there where you have those small directional signage. You make a turn, and then Omole Phase 2 gate is over there. So join me as we walk down. Okay, see the way this car turned in? It's coming from the express. That's turning. Yes. So that's how you are going to turn in when you're coming from the express. Just take a look at the car. It's making a U-turn. Yes, it's coming to Omole Phase 2. So the same way, if you are coming from the express, that's your best route. So, as you can see, it's going right into Omole Phase 2. That's where we are going through. So, like I told you, at the end of the day, we are going to have 3 entry and 3 exits to the estate. Okay, join me as we drive down to the estate. Yeah. So we are accessing Berry Court Omole Phase 2 through Omole Phase 2 Otedola Gate. So yeah, here this is Otedola Estate. Yeah, people misconstrue Otedola and Omole Phase 2. Immediately you come in, you see Otedola Estate first. Then after you make a right turn, you see Omole Phase 2. This is Omole Phase 2. And this gate is strictly for residentials with the estate stickers. But in as much you buy a property from us, be it land or building, you get a sticker. So you don't have problem accessing the estate via this route. So we are driving down. So immediately you pass the security guys, you are not turning, you are driving straight down. No turning. You are driving straight down. As you can see, don't mind the breeze. I'm inside the vehicle. So we are driving straight down to the estate. Remember, no turning from the security guys. Other gate from the security post. Yes, this is Omole Phase 2. It's a plot of land here goes for the cheapest you can see for like 70 million in Omole Phase 2. It's a fully built estate. Let me just come down and show you some tips. So we are here. If I make a turn to the left, this takes me back to another gate that leads to Otedola Bridge. You know, I was explaining the other time that you can access through Otedola Bridge. So if I make a turn to the left here, this takes me to another gate. Then if I come out of the gate, it takes me down to Otedola Bridge. So if I was to be coming from Otedola Bridge, I would have used this access. But because we are coming from Otedola, we are not turning. We are still driving down. We are still driving straight down to the estate. So join me while we keep driving down. So like I told you, when you are coming from Ikeja or the Highland, you get to Otedola, use their main gates. Immediately after the security post, you drive down, no turning, to the other gate. We are already looking at the gate. Yes, from the first gates to this gate. So here we come out of this gate, we make a right turn. Make a right turn. So immediately make that right turn, follow the road. The second street by your right, Victoria Oyenoga Street. The second street by your right, don't forget Victoria Oyenoga Street. That is Berry Court Omole Phase 2. Don't forget this Victoria Oyenoga Street. Immediately you come out of that gate, the second street by your right. So this road takes you down to the side. This road was fully done by Berry Court, by Pragmatic Homes, owners of Berry Court Omole Phase 2. No, it wasn't like this when we came, but based on who we are, we want to deliver all the promises to our clients in terms of accessibility, in terms of quality, in terms of durability. So we fixed this road all the way down to the estate gate is well equipped, as you can see, and it's motorable. So join me as we approach the gate of Berry Court Omole Phase 2, one of the hottest estates in mainland Lagos, Nigeria. So don't forget, we came in from Otedola. Like I told you, at the end of the day we are going to have 3 entries and exits, but we used the one at Otedola. We drove in straight down to the other gate. We turned right, the second street by your right, which is Victoria Oyenuga. That is the street that we are on right now. We are on Victoria Oyenuga, and as you can see, that blue fence you are seeing with the black gate, that is Berry Court Omole Phase 2. So it's appropriate to say welcome to Berry Court Omole Phase 2. We are finally here. Those are my guys greeting me. Sorry. So we are finally here, Berry Court Omole Phase 2. So Otedola Bridge, it takes about less than 3 minutes to drive down to Berry Court Omole Phase 2. So welcome. We are here. Stop. That's our security. So that's our security. Anybody that comes in must sign in. So he's trying to sign in, but my Oga will sign in instead. So welcome to Berry Court, as you can see. So just as you have outside, all inner roads inside Berry Court interlocked. As you can see, we're inside Berry Court already. So welcome to Berry Court Omole Phase 2. So all the roads in the estate is going to be interlocked. If not for the compulsory holiday that we're in, construction was massively going on before we have to take a break because of COVID-19. But we are hoping to be back soon. Those are heaps of interlocked waiting to be used on the road. We are hoping the COVID-19 break will be over soon, so that we can come back and start construction. Okay, so let's go. As you can see, electricity are already in the estate. So we are here. This was strictly built for our workers, so that they won't be keep going and coming back, so that they can fully concentrate on the work time, because we want to deliver. We've promised you and we don't want to let you down. As you can see, we've interlocked all the way down. Like I said, if not for the break, work would have gone further than this. By my right here, that's Magoro Phase 2, one of the most expensive estates on the mainland. Well secure and well built. So it's sharing boundary with Berry Court Omole Phase 2. So what will you rather have if not have a property inside this fast growing estate just beside Magodo Phase 2 and Omole Phase 2 here? You can Google it. A plot of land inside Magodo Phase 2, Shankisha. The best you can get for is 600 square meter. If you are lucky, maybe you get like 70 million. But here in Berry Court, just sharing boundary with Magodo, we are selling for 21 million. We're even running an Easter promo of 5% discount. So it can't get better than this. So this is our machine. Sorry, they are on holiday for now. This is hammer machine. It's basically used for pile kind of foundation. See, these are our already precast pile that are supposed to be used for foundation of houses for our clients. But due to the pandemic, they are still resting here waiting to be used. But we are hoping sooner or later all these things will become history and we can return back to the site. So like I told you, a lot of work was going on for the holidays. So a lot of precast concrete has been done for them to start a lot of piling of the houses that people have paid for, but we have to pause because of the pandemic. So let me take you further in to show you where we stopped before the compulsory holiday. This is access road waiting to be interlocked. We already have the interlock, so it's not a case of are they going to do it or not. We are doing it, but we have the stones already. If not for the break, it's all done. So a lot of people too, we've done allocation. People have started construction. We too, we've started construction. Let me see if I can take you to one or two places so that you can see what has been done so far. So majorly we are almost completing the infrastructure scheme 1. The drainages has been done, the electrical poles has been fixed, the wiring has been done. Only we are in another, by God's grace, if the sit at home is called off, another one, all the floodlights will be fixed, and when you come here at night you won't have problem. The estate is already fenced around. I will still take us through to the edges so that we can see what we are talking about. So like I was saying, a lot of people have been allocated and people have started work. This estate in another, we are hoping, everything now depends on this pandemic. We are hoping if we can return to work early May, in another 3 months, you won't believe this place again. So like I said, a lot of people have started construction. These people too have to stop because of the pandemic. Yeah, you see, they've done the pile. They are doing the pile casing before the compulsory holiday. So a lot. This is just one. If I have time, I will take also like 5. We are up to like 6 people have started their construction. Like I said, in another 6 months, you won't believe this estate now. So while you are still weighing your options, I know this is not easy time to decide, but then it's still the best time to quickly take opportunity and buy, because by the time everything gets to normal, things like this will be out of hand and it won't be within reach again. It's still within reach now. People that criticized Magodo like 10 years ago, they are regretting it now because it's not within reach again. So why this one is still within reach, I enjoy you to take advantage of it and buy while you can still afford it. So let me take us to the scheme 2, which is just the continuation of scheme 1. scheme 2. So let's drive down to scheme 2. Okay, so let's get to scheme 2. There's no difference between scheme 1 and scheme 2 really. It's just a continuation of scheme 1. So I heard people saying, I want scheme 1. It's still the same thing at the end of the day. Even if I were you, I'll take scheme 2. Scheme 1 is fully sold out. And we started massive infrastructure in scheme 2 before we went on compulsory holiday. So taking you down there now. So our boys are still on site, so we're trying to do 1 or 2 things that we can still do, and while we still keep ourselves safe. We promise you to give you value, and definitely we will keep our promise. So like I told you, these are poles that are supposed to have been mounted for street lights. The estate is going to be lit up, so you won't have problem coming in the morning, in the afternoon, at night. Everywhere will be lit up and well secure. So as you can see on this side, we already have caps. It's just for us to interlock the road. All the caps have been fixed. Like I told you earlier, this place would have been interlocked if not for the compulsory holiday that we are here. See, this is another client that has cleared his land, about to start working for us to take a cheap pill. And there's another construction going on. This person is almost done with foundation, but they have to pause because of the pandemic. So it's a win out here in Berry Court Omole Phase 2. Some people say, but that place is not dry. It's not as bad as you've heard it. But when you come on ground, when you see it yourself, or like we are showing you now, it's not as bad as it looks. Definitely you will do pile here, but by the time you had the cost and everything together, even the cost that you used to build your house, it's still not up to what you buy a plot of land in Magodo. Imagine you buy a land there for 21 million. Okay, they say foundation is expensive, everything, you built a duplex, everything, 30, let's say 35 million. 21 plus 35, that's 56. A plot of land in Magodo is 70 million. You're still saving. You still have enough money to buy a fantastic car. So don't be deceived about the texture of the land. Coming here, in terms of proximity, someone that is living in Magodo and you that you are living here, you get to Alausa at the same time. Even you get there faster than the person living in Magodo. So proximity, we have it. Security, we have it. Infrastructure, we are building it. And because it's not that big, it's well planned, and the infrastructure will be fantastic. In another 2 years, people will forget about Magodo. They will prefer here. So this is the scheme 2. I told you it's just continuation of scheme 1. This is scheme 1 and this is scheme 2. There's no difference between the two. So like I told you, massive work has already started. So this is another access. This takes us to Olowura, close to Westgate Mall. If you know Westgate Mall, this road takes us to Westgate Mall. So we opened this road up. It's part of our CSR. We interlocked the previous road, that Victoria Yenuga road that I told you. We made the road like this too, and we repackaged it, we interlocked it. The same thing is going to happen to this road. So this is another access. See, we have a big drainage here that takes the water down to the canal. People normally ask, this place looks like a floodplain. It's low, don't worry. We understand the terrain. That's why we are doing everything possible to make sure you don't have problem. If you see all our drainages, they are precast. and they are even piled. So see how wide the drainage is and see how high it is. So we are raising the estates up a little. So see, this road is still going to be filled to the level of the drainage. So at the end of the day, the estate is far above the canal level. So when it rains, it drains off easily. It empties easily into the canal. So no matter how high the intensity of the rain is, because of the level that we have gotten to in terms of our drainage structure and the road level, there is no amount of rain that can submerge the estate. It will keep going to the canal because the road and the drainage is far above the canal level. So when it comes to water, we don't have problem. That's still Magodo beside our estate. Very close, very close. See, our fence is piled, so nothing can happen to this fence. No water can overflow the fence. So this is the scheme 2. It's even well planned than, no, that's an expo, I won't tell you. So people that we're supposed to do our first allocation in April, but because of the compulsory holiday, definitely that will be in May. So a lot of work has been done here also in terms of infrastructure, road, drainages, and we are still working. We are still working and we'll still continue to work until we get to that satisfactory level. As you can see, this is a street that has been opened and the road continue. This is Magodo Phase 2, just beside the street. So I'm sure we've seen the level of work we have put in, and I'm sure with this little that we've done, I'm sure you are convinced that we are going to do more. It's our project. We can't afford to mess it up. And since you trust us, we can't afford to disappoint you also. We'll do whatever we can to make sure we deliver that value that we promised you. Let me see if I can answer one or two questions. Sorry, I want to see. Okay, the Magodo Greenbelt. Okay. Somebody is talking about the Magodo Greenbelt issue. No, we are not affected by the Magodo Greenbelt issue because all our estates. If you go to Alausa, there was a publication sometimes ago, like 2 months ago, about estates without drainage approval. If you check very well, you won't see Berry Court Omole Phase 2 there, because we always make sure we perfect our documentation even before we start selling. If you pick a coordinate here now and run it in Alausa, you will see that we don't have any issue. That I don't want to mention I don't want to mention a rival's name, but that Magodo bet issue started from Magodo Phase 1, one estate in Magodo Phase 1. They are the one that has problem with Lagos State, with the residents of Magodo Phase 1 GRA around Gateway Zone. So when you see anything Magodo Greenbelt, they are talking about them, not us. We left the normal setback from the canal, which is 8 meters. Their own estate is around the canal. So if their own estate is allowed to carry on, they will be blocking the canal. I don't want to mention it. You can do your findings well. But Berry Court Omole Phase 2, never. All the publications you've been seeing online, you won't see Berry Court Omole Phase 2 there. But we don't have any issue with the government. Our papers are good. Okay, let me see if I can pick another question. Okay, somebody requests to be in my video. Okay, I'm in love with you. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm trying to. Okay, I'm inviting. No, but someone requested to be in my video. I guess the person wants to ask some questions. Hello. 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 Okay, let me see if I can bring another person in. Okay, I can see my boss is already answering your questions. Okay. Hello. Hello. Okay. I think with this few points of mine, like the old saying, I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that Berry Court Omole is a place to be. Don't wait to buy. Buy and wait. At the end of the day, this place is going to be prime. A plot of land here maybe will be sold for 60 million in another 1 or 1.5 years. What makes a property good is location, infrastructure, and security. Location, we have it already. The place is prime. Infrastructure, we are building it. Security, we have it already. You won't see any Omonile or anybody disturbing you here. And in terms of security, we are going to have uniform security and armed security patrolling the whole estate 247. So it's better you come on board now while you can still afford it. Even if you can afford it when it is 80 million, why not save that 60 million and buy now when it is still 20 million? One thing I know in Lagos State, let me say Lagos because we are here, properties don't go down. Forget about pandemic. Everybody has said, things will go, for your property will not go down. I remember one flood that happened in Lekki that people were using canoe to move around. That time, property didn't go down in Lekki, despite the fact that everywhere was flooded. People couldn't stay in their house. People had to run away. Still, prices of property around that side wasn't going down, and it's not going to go down. People keep trooping into Lagos every day. People will continue to need accommodation. So even if you are not looking at living here, you can buy. Imagine selling a twin duplex here. You can have a twin duplex on a 5-bedroom, on a 500 square meter. Selling one of the twin duplex for 80 million. And you bought the land for 20 million. Both construction cannot be more than 40 million. That's 60 million. And you are selling each unit for 80 million. That's whooping 160 million. Do the math. You know how much you gained. So don't look at that. I don't need land. I have a lot. No, you can't have too much. You can't have too much. So, people, take this opportunity now while you can still afford it, or why it is still cheap for you. So we'll be doing this some other time. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate everybody. I wanted to bring in people, but anytime I tried, they decline. I don't know. Let me try one more time. Let me try one more time. I'm waiting. Okay. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you very much for having me here. Okay, I have been following this and I really like what I've been seeing.
Okay, ma'am.
I just want to ask some questions. So
please go ahead.
Can I get the layout? Also, I want to know if a client can start building immediately. Like, is it a place where a client can stay like now?
Yes, a client can start building immediately. Definitely, building will still take at least, you will still take like 3 months. And if not for this compulsory holiday, we would have done a lot. As you can see, we've started the interlocking stone from the entrance. We give ourselves 3 weeks to finish all the interlocks in scheme 1, but we couldn't achieve that because of the compulsory holiday. This is a place where clients can start living immediately. Look at everywhere. That's Magoro Phase 2. Houses everywhere. Development is everywhere. Like I told you, from Otedola Bridge to this place is just less than 3 minutes. Yeah, so it's a place that client can start living immediately. And a lot of people have started construction. There's one particular man, he has finished his foundation. I shown you earlier. He said when he finished, even if there's nobody here, he will start living here because he lives in Mowe and he has been complaining about the traffic.
Is he secured?
He's safe. He's safe. No, we have armed security men. He's safe. And like I showed you, we have electricity already. Everything is working together for good for us. Then for the layouts, I will send it to you.
All right, thank you very much.
I'll drop my email now so you can mail me then I will mail you back. Let me drop my email.
All right. Thank you very
so
much.
you
I
can
really
you can
You're
send
doing
me.
a good job.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate
Yeah.
it. Enjoy your day.
Yeah. You too. Bye.
Bye. I want to try and add another person. Let me see if he's available. If you have any question, you can send me a request. I will add you, then we'll have a conversation before I take my leave. Well, oh my goodness. Okay, somebody is trying to send a request. Okay.